Hello. How everybody doing today? Hope you doing well. I hope you doing great. I hope you doing wonderful. Hope you having a lovely day, night, afternoon, whatever the time frame is for you as you watching this video. I'm pretty ugly, and welcome to my I don't know what it called. I would call rambling on. This is not something that I normally do because I'm not a commentator, but when I see something I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. So, keep that in mind. If it this video a little bit tough, this is not my bread and butter. I do stream it. But the thing I want to talk about is, well, in the title, is about Yasuke and his battle music in the game Assassin's Creed Shadows. They did a gameplay video. I feel like it was a couple days ago. Some videos I see out there were 2 days when they made it or that, but I think it was a few days ago. And the gameplay looked good. I'm not going to say that the game looked horrible or anything like that because I'm not that much of a hater or anything like that to downplay anything. The gameplay looked good, looked cool, looked fun. I thought about getting it because of the gameplay. I don't care about the whole controversy of a black samurai or him being used as a main character and all that blah blah blah. I don't really care that much. All I know is if he a real character, he a real person. That's all I need to know. Was he in Japan? Yes. Good enough for me. But other than that, when they showed that trailer out, they show Yasuke basically battle music or background music or whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people, well, don't say a lot of people, a couple people wasn't really fucking with it because they decided to use a Japanese hip hop style beat for Yasuke. And they are saying that it's racist because of that or it's tone deaf. There's screamers that react to it. People who've been part of the, I guess I'm saying not the gaming industry, but the gaming community. I guess I don't know how to say it. Was saying how tone deaf it is and all that. Personally, me, I didn't really give a flying fuck. I'm gonna play a little bit of a snippet right here. And to me, it sound good. It's a good beat. I'm not going to say it's horrible or not. Other people were saying it, but I feel like they don't even like rap music to begin with to even care that much. Anyway, even though that I like the beat, the problem with I have with it now than before is the fact that it doesn't fit the whole 15th century aesthetic, or it don't even fit with the game. Period. Like Samurai Shampoo, that where the hip hop feeling fit well with the game and with certain like stylistic, it will fit. But because that game do not have that kind of style, I feel like using that would just kind of like more lazy in that. I feel like the game fine go with a whole Ghost of Tsushima or Rise of Ronin type of style. So I feel like if you don't go with that style, you gotta go with that kind of music or something that is broadly different because it doesn't fit. Doing like with this whole thing going on, and I watching video, people complaining about it and all that, it made me think back to another game called Freedom Cry. It's a standalone game that came from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which you play as Hawaii. I believe his name is Hawaii, or I may be butchering his name. He basically is one of the dopest as black characters in black characters history because he Haitian. He got I'm not sure the tattoo was the reason for his tattoos on his face and the scars was made based on because during his time during slavery, as they say they show in the trailer of when that game came out in 2013. He Haitian. He is a escaped slave. I wouldn't say runaway slave because I feel like that boy, he didn't run away from shit. He killed motherfucking then say I'm gone. To me, he was a dope character. I played that game when it came out. I bought it and I enjoyed it. I didn't think I finished it because of it's just how I am with video games, and I don't know. I know I didn't finish it, but that made me curious about what kind of music they did for that character because to me, he was the actual first black playable assassin. Like his gameplay was so dope to the point that the dude was using a machete. And if you don't know about the Caribbean slavery trade, where they mainly use slaves to cut down sugar canes and all that, and sugar canes are very tough. They're not something that just simply you could break or tear down or anything like that. They strong, so they use machetes. So Awali used a machete in his gameplay, which I love it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he used the tools that the oppressors gave him to do the work, and now he killing. Okay, so I'm sorry, I get excited for that character because he's so cool. He's a dope character. That made me want to go ahead and look at the soundtrack for the game. So I did, and it's mind-boggling because it's still Ubisoft. Don't get me wrong, it's still Ubisoft who was doing this. So it's like, how the hell did y'all went from this to that? Because I'm play 2 tracks from the soundtrack. I'm gonna play the first one and I'm play the 22nd one. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all form your own opinion.
Le miso Batalai. Ciência, c'est ou même qui volerait l'aime. Ciência, même ouais.
From them 2 tracks, you kind of see how, I would say, unique in a way that they made that soundtrack for that game. They made sure they did. They made sure that they did it in a I don't know how to say correctly, to be honest, because wordplay is not my greatest suit of skills. But it kind of bring out more of the character, like he Haitian, he African. So they brought in more of that sound out for the game than just simply just going with any other sound. They could have just went with the sounds from Black Flag and just put it there, but no, they made their own unique soundtrack that will fit the character in that game, and it's great. It's so goddamn beautiful, and I'm like, even though the same production, like same people who work on that game ain't the same from Assassin's Creed Shadows, but it's still Ubisoft, and Ubisoft show they have skills to make something more out of something, that make something more of a make something more simple as that, make something more. And they decide to do something that seemed kind of lazy in a way, or was just an idea somebody just raised their hand and gave out, and it just fell flat. Because again, I did not find the beat to be bad, and if I'm actually gonna play the beginning part to somewhat, I'm not gonna play too much. I'll play a few seconds of the Rise of Yasuke song in like a few seconds to show that how they had something there and could have built that, but they messed it up with that whole 808 type beat shit going on. And from just simply from that, you heard the beginning to like the few seconds of the beginning. It sound fucking great. It sound like it will get you, get you going. It locks you into the game. I don't know why they had to add more to that when they already had something that was great. I don't know, because when I went back to listen to Freedom of Cry soundtrack, it was so unique. It was so for the character. It was made for the character. They made sure that they put who the character is into the game. It's not simply just made. It's a fucking. It's so goddamn great. I can't even go more about it. And yeah, I wish they did something with Yasuke. I wish they did something more especially to Yasuke. I wish if they did something like if they want to mix African with Japanese style music and put them together somehow. I wish they'd done that to create something new. I just wish there was more for him like they did for Hawaii. I want the same treatment Hawaii got for Yasuke. Because Yasuke is a dope ass character. I feel like he should deserve more and not have something like what they gave him and just kind of like that. Because again, it's to me, I don't know. It just seemed like they could have done better at it. I don't know. But at the same time, let me take it back because I haven't heard the soundtrack yet. I'm not sure what all the music in that game going to sound like. I don't know how the woman protagonist music sound like. So they might do something different. They might do something, I don't know. But I hope that it's something like different because I'm very disappointed what they did with Yasuke. I feel like they could have gave him the same treatment at Hawaii. And you know, I'm saying his name so wrong. I might say both their name wrong. I just wish they did the same thing for them because I'm very disappointed I'm disappointed in it. That's it. So definitely because you know it doesn't fit well with the whole 15th century aesthetic. If that's getting it was drawn differently or made differently, then I would understand it, but it isn't. They go with the whole Ghost of Tsushima kind of feel. I'm not saying it is, but yeah, so they should have done them with that kind of same idea to it, or just make them different for just Yasuke alone and keep everything else whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm done talking because I'm talking a little bit too much. If you feel the same way that I do, they could have done something unique to Yasuke for his music, then cool, let me know. If you feel like no, it's all gonna be crap because he ain't supposed to be in the game.
You're a bitch.
And y'all have a great, wonderful day. I hope that your day go by and no problem, just easy. You make some money. You know, that girl you trying to talk to, give you some head. I don't know. I wish for you the best. Have a great day. Later.
Your soul is mine.